Yo, what's good, fam? Hold up, cause we're about to dive headfirst into some next-level Hollywood drama that's got the internet buzzing like a group chat at 2 a.m. Today, June 12th, 2025, Blake Lively just dropped a legal bombshell, slapping subpoenas on Scooter Braun and his K-pop giant Hybe America. Yeah, you heard that right. This is the latest twist in a wild legal showdown with Justin Baldoni, all tied to their 2024 film, It Ends With Us. T's giving true crime vibes with A-list star power, shady PR plots, and even a Taylor Swift cameo. B, your snacks, smash that like button, and let's break this down. It's a regular Thursday, and then boom! Blake Lively's lawyers come out swinging, serving subpoenas to Scooter Braun, the music mogul everyone loves to hate, and his company, Hybe America. Why, they're digging for dirt on a crisis PR manager named Melissa Nathan, who's accused of masterminding a smear campaign against Blake during the It Ends With Us drama. This isn't just a lawsuit, it's a full-on war that's been brewing since 2024, with allegations of harassment, retaliation, and some seriously sketchy texts. Oh, and did I mention Justin Baldoni, the film's director and co-star, is at the center of it all? This story's got more layers than a TikTok conspiracy thread, and we're unpacking it all. Now let's meet the players. Blake Lively, our Gossip Girl icon and rom-com queen, is fighting for her truth. Justin Baldoni, the Jane the Virgin heartthrob turned director, is firing back, claiming he's the real victim. Scooter Braun, the guy who's been beefing with Taylor Swift for years, is caught in the crossfire. This isn't just Hollywood tea, it's a cultural moment, and we're here for every second of it. Let's rewind to summer 2023. It Ends With Us, based on Colleen Hoover's mega hit novel, is filming in New York. The story's a gut punch. Lily, a woman escaping abuse, falls for Ryle, a charming but toxic guy. Blake's playing Lily, pouring her heart into a role that's equal parts empowering and emotional. Justin's not just playing Ryle, he's directing the whole thing, calling the shots on set. Fans are hyped, TikTok's buzzing, and it's supposed to be a career-defining moment for both of them. Spoiler, it was, but not in the way they planned. Behind the scenes, things get messy. Blake later says Justin was acting way out of line. Think inappropriate comments, unwanted touching, and a vibe that made her feel unsafe. She speaks up, expecting support. Instead, she claims Justin and his Wayfarer Studios crew, including PR pro Melissa Nathan, start plotting to tank her. By December 2024, Blake's done playing nice. She files a complaint with California's Civil Rights Department accusing Justin of sexual harassment and retaliation. Her big claim? Justin didn't just cross lines on set. He launched a sophisticated press and digital plan to paint her as the bad guy. The New York Times backs her up on December 21st, 2024 with a report that's straight fire. They've got receipts, texts allegedly from Melissa Nathan, who's out here saying stuff like, "We can bury anyone," and plotting to spin threads of theories to trash Blake's rep. These texts come from a subpoena Blake's team got from Justin's ex-publicist Stephanie Jones, and they're damning. Blake's not alone in this fight. She's got her husband Ryan Reynolds, aka Deadpool himself, and their publicist Leslie Sloan riding hard for her. It's like the Avengers of Hollywood PR, and they're ready for war. Alright fam, let's turn up the heat, cause Justin Baldoni's not about to let Blake Lively steal the spotlight. It's January 2025, and he comes out swinging with a jaw-dropping $400 million lawsuit against Blake, her husband Ryan Reynolds, their publicist Leslie Sloan, and, wait for it, the New York Times. His vibe? Y'all are straight up lying, and I'm the one getting played. Justin's claiming Blake's harassment allegations are a total fabrication, cooked up to torch his career and make her look like Hollywood's golden girl. He's pointing fingers at Ryan, saying Mr. Deadpool was flexing his A-list clout, rewriting scenes behind his back, and basically hijacking It Ends With Us to suit Blake's vision. Oh, and he's not done. He slaps a separate $250 million libel suit on the Times, accusing them of publishing a cherry-picked hit piece that twisted texts to paint him as a creep. It's a bold, in-your-face move, but is it a checkmate or a checkers-level misstep? Justin's lawsuit reads like a Hollywood script. He's alleging Blake's team ran a coordinated extortion campaign, pressuring him to hand over creative control or face public ruin. He claims Blake's complaint with California's Civil Rights Department was a setup, timed to drop with the Times' December 2024 expose for maximum damage. His lawyer, Brian Friedman, is out here hyping it up, telling outlets like Deadline that Blake's accusations are baseless, and her team's just playing dirty to rehabilitate her image. After It Ends With Us got mixed fan reactions. Justin's even got a website, thelawsuitinfo.com, where he's posting his side, complete with timelines and screenshots to rally his supporters. X is buzzing with fans split down the middle. Some are Team Justin, calling Blake's moves calculated, while others are like, nah, those texts don't lie. It's a PR war, and Justin's betting big. But then things get extra messy. In May 2025, Justin's legal team pulls a wild card and subpoenas Taylor Swift. Yep, Blake's ride or die BFF and the queen of breakup anthems. They're fishing for private texts, or DMS, between Taylor and Blake, hoping to find proof that Blake was scheming to take Justin down. Taylor's response? A hard, "Excuse me, what?" Her legal team pushes back, calling the subpoena a fishing expedition meant to harass. After some tense back and forth, Justin's camp drops the subpoena on May 22, 2025, after Taylor voluntarily hands over some limited info. But the damage is done. Sources close to the situation tell people that Taylor's pissed about being dragged into this circus, and her friendship with Blake's taking a hit. An insider spills that the two, who used to be tight, like Taylor using Blake's kids in her album announcements tight, are not as close anymore. For Swifties and Blake stans, it's like watching your fave group chat fall apart. Imagine your bestie icing you out because of someone else's drama. Heartbreak City. The plot thickens on June 9th, 2025, when the legal hammer slams down. Judge Louis J. Lyman, presiding in a New York federal court, shuts down Justin's $400 million suit and the $250 million Times lawsuit in one fell swoop. His reasoning? Justin's team couldn't prove actual malice, a legal must for defamation cases, meaning there's no evidence Blake or the Times knowingly lied to hurt him. Justin gets a small lifeline. He's got until June 23rd to amend some breach of contract and tortious interference claims, but the defamation heart of his case? Dead on arrival. Blake's lawyers, Ezra Hudson and Mike Gottlieb, are straight up celebrating, issuing a statement to Variety calling it a total victory and a complete vindication for Blake, Ryan, Leslie, and the Times. They're already gearing up for round 2, planning to demand attorney's fees, triple damages, and punitive damages from Justin's Wayfarer Studios for what they call abusive litigation. Justin's camp, though, they're salty. Brian Friedman hits TMZ Live the next day, June 10th, ranting that the ruling's not fair and not right. He's doubling down, saying Justin's a good guy who's been mischaracterized and just wants his day in court to tell the truth. Friedman's framing it like Justin's fighting for his honor, not just his bank account, and hints at big plans for the March 9th, 2026 trial date. But let's be real, the score's not looking good for Team Baldoni. X posts are popping off, with some users hyping Justin's stand your ground energy, but others are like, bro, those texts though, the clock's ticking, and Justin's running out of moves. Just when you thought this couldn't get crazier, Blake's team pulls a mic drop move. On June 10th, 2025, they send a heads up to Hybe America. Subpoenas are coming. 2 days later, today, June 12th, they serve them to Hybe and its CEO, Scooter Braun. The goal? Get all the dirt on Melissa Nathan, who's a co-defendant in Blake's lawsuit. Hybe's got a stake in Nathan's firm, the agency Group PR, and Blake's lawyers are betting there's a goldmine of emails, texts, or memos showing Nathan's smear campaign in action. Those bury anyone texts? They're hoping for a sequel. Scooter's name in this is huge because he's been a lightning rod for drama. Back in 2019, his company bought Taylor Swift's music masters for $300 million, sparking a feud that's still iconic. Taylor fought back, re-recording her albums as Taylor's version. And by May 2025, she's free. So seeing Scooter caught up in Blake's fight feels like poetic justice. Plus, he's got history with Justin. They did a number Me Too roundtable together in 2018, so there's a connection. Melissa Nathan, who reps Scooter, says the subpoena's just for Hybe. Not him personally, but come on, the tea's still scalding. No one's spilling yet. Blake's team is silent, Scooter's dodging, and Justin's probably stress eating. But with these subpoenas out, the pressure's on. If Blake's team finds what they're looking for, it could be game over for Justin. Trial's set for March 9th, 2026, so we're in for a long wait. Let's pause and get real. This drama's got us glued, cause it's more than celebrity gossip. It's about power, betrayal, and standing up for yourself. Blake's out here saying, "I'm not letting this slide," and that resonates. And her allegations tie into the Me Too movement, with groups like equal rights advocates filing briefs to support her. It's a reminder that even stars deal with workplace BS, and calling it out takes guts. But Justin's side hits a nerve too. He's saying he's been wronged, and his team's painting Blake as a master manipulator. Those leaked texts from Nathan? They're brutal. But Justin's camp says Blake got him through a clandestine lawsuit, which sounds shady AF. The truth's probably messy like most real-life drama, but the stakes feel personal. And don't get me started on Blake and Taylor's fading friendship. That's the kind of loss that hits harder than a lawsuit. Imagine your bestie drifting because of someone else's mess. Yeah, it hurts. Then there's Scooter Braun, the guy who's always in the drama spotlight. Seeing him pulled in feels like the universe winking at us, especially after his Taylor feud. For Gen Z and millennials, this is peak entertainment. Part thriller, part soap opera, all relatable. We're here for the chaos, but also for the bigger question, who's telling the truth? So, where's this headed? Blake's playing 4D chess with these subpoenas, and if she gets the receipts, Justin's in deep. But his team's not done. They're tweaking their case and betting on a comeback. With a trial date of March 2026, we're strapped in for a wild ride. Hollywood's watching, X is buzzing, and we're eating it up. What's your take? Is Blake fighting for justice, or is this a PR war on steroids? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the convo going. Hit subscribe for more deep dives like this, and check out People, Deadline, or the New York Times for the latest. Until next time, stay woke, fam. Peace.